Have you ever felt the deep, almost unbearable pain of losing someone close to your heart? What if there was a way to love fully and deeply without ever facing that crushing despair again? Imagine being able to embrace your relationships without the constant fear of loss, without the agony that often accompanies attachment. In this discussion, we're diving into an ancient philosophy that has the power to transform how you love: Stoicism. This isn't just about shielding yourself from pain. It's about discovering how to love with an unbreakable heart. The teachings of Stoicism, although centuries old, offer a profound approach to love that can liberate you from the chains of fear and dependency. As we explore these timeless principles, we might find the key to living a more fulfilled and peaceful life. If you're intrigued by the possibility of loving without attachment and want to explore more ways to enrich your life through Stoic wisdom, subscribe to our channel. You won't want to miss the invaluable insights we share, designed to help you navigate the complexities of life with grace and strength. Let's embark on this journey together. What you discover could change the way you love forever. Chapter 1. The Essence of Stoic Love. Stoicism often carries the misconception of being cold and detached, but in reality, Stoic love is anything but unemotional. At its core, it is deeply connected to virtue and genuine care for others. Stoic love isn't just about fleeting emotions. It's a profound commitment to doing what suits the people we love and the community. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most famous Stoic philosophers, once wrote, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." This powerful statement captures the essence of Stoic love. It's about embracing the relationships we have fully and wholeheartedly, while staying grounded in the realities of life. In Stoicism, love is not about seeking personal gain or fulfillment. Instead, it is rooted in the virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These guiding principles ensure that our love is pure, selfless, and focused on the well-being of others rather than on our desires. A true Stoic doesn't love because of what they can get out of a relationship, but because they see the value in the other person and are committed to their growth and well-being. Detachment, a key element in Stoic love, must often be understood. It doesn't mean caring less or being indifferent. It's about maintaining a clear, rational perspective. The Stoics teach us to appreciate the people in our lives without becoming overly attached to them. This means loving them for who they are without clinging to them out of fear or dependency. One of the central teachings of Stoicism is to overcome the destructive emotions that can arise in love, such as jealousy, fear, and dependency. By embracing Stoic principles, we can learn to love in a deep and resilient way without allowing these negative emotions to take control. This approach encourages us to live in the moment, appreciating our relationships for what they are, without letting fear or anxiety cloud our feelings. In essence, Stoic love is about loving fully and deeply, but with a sense of wisdom and perspective. It's about recognizing the inherent value of the people in our lives and committing to virtuous action in our relationships. By adopting this approach, we can cultivate a strong, enduring love and be free from the fear of loss. Chapter 2. Nurturing love without attachment. Now that we've grasped the foundational concept of Stoic love, it's time to explore how we can bring this into our daily lives. Cultivating love without attachment may sound challenging, but with the right mindset and practices, it becomes a powerful way to foster deep, meaningful relationships. The first step in this journey is fully immersing yourself in the present moment. Being present allows you to genuinely appreciate your loved ones without being distracted by regrets from the past or anxieties about the future. Marcus Aurelius, a central figure in Stoicism, advised, "Confine yourself to the present." Doing so can enrich our connections, making them more authentic and fulfilling. Start by engaging in simple daily practices encouraging presence, like dedicating time to share meaningful conversations or experiences with those you care about. Make an effort to be genuinely involved in these moments, free from distractions. Another essential component of cultivating love without attachment is embracing the transient nature of life and relationships. Stoicism teaches us to accept that everything, including our relationships, is temporary. This doesn't mean we care less. Instead, it means we appreciate what we have while we have it. Seneca, another great Stoic philosopher, asks, "What need is there to weep over parts of life? The whole of it calls for tears." By adopting this mindset, we can find peace in the impermanence of life, allowing us to love more fully without the fear of loss. Open and honest communication is another crucial aspect of Stoic love. Discussing your feelings, fears, and thoughts with your loved ones strengthens your bond and helps you understand each other better. This fosters a relationship built on mutual respect and understanding, where both partners are committed to each other's growth and well-being. Regular self-reflection is also vital in this process. As a Stoic, it's essential to assess your emotions and reactions continually. Ask yourself if you are clinging too tightly or if fear dictating your actions. Regularly evaluating your thoughts and behaviors can ensure they align with Stoic principles, promoting healthier and more balanced relationships. Imagine a scenario where you feel anxious about your partner's absence. Instead of letting this anxiety consume you, practice acceptance and gratitude for the moments you do share. Engage in activities that promote your personal growth and well-being, ensuring that you remain whole and balanced, regardless of external circumstances. Cultivating love without attachment is not something that happens overnight. It requires consistent effort and mindfulness. But by practicing presence, acceptance, open communication, and self-reflection, you can build deep and enduring relationships rooted in genuine connection rather than fear or dependency. Chapter 3. Navigating challenges in loving without attachment. Even with the best intentions, practicing love without attachment can be challenging. In this chapter, we'll tackle some common obstacles that arise and explore how Stoic principles can help us overcome them, ensuring that our journey toward a more resilient love remains steady. One of the most potent challenges in relationships is jealousy. Jealousy often stems from insecurity and a lack of trust, which can quickly erode the foundation of any relationship. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus offers a valuable perspective. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This teaches us that the key to overcoming jealousy is not to control external events or others' actions, but to focus on our virtues and responses. By cultivating inner confidence and trust, we can diminish the power jealousy has over us. Another significant hurdle is the burden of unrealistic expectations. When we impose our desires and ideals onto others, we set ourselves up for disappointment and resentment. Stoicism advises us to accept people as they are rather than as we wish them to be. Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." By letting go of the need to control or change others, we shift our focus inward, gaining the strength to respond with patience and understanding rather than frustration. Loss is the most challenging aspect of love, which we all must face eventually. Whether it's the end of a relationship or the passing of a loved one, loss can be devastating. However, Stoicism prepares us to confront loss by recognizing the impermanence of all things. As Seneca said, "He who fears death will never do anything worthy of a living man." Embracing the Stoic mindset allows us to cherish the present without fear of what may come. By accepting that loss is a natural part of life, we can approach love with greater peace and gratitude. Building emotional resilience is crucial for maintaining love without attachment. Stoics encourage practices like mindfulness and meditation to strengthen our inner fortitude. Reflecting on the Stoic principle of amor fati, or love of fate, helps us gracefully embrace life's ups and downs. This mindset encourages us to accept and even welcome the challenges that life brings, seeing them as opportunities for growth rather than threats to our well-being. Consider when you felt overwhelmed by jealousy or the fear of losing someone you love. Instead of allowing these emotions to dominate you, apply Stoic principles by focusing on your actions and responses. Engage in practices that build your emotional resilience, such as journaling or meditating on the impermanence of life. By doing so, you create a solid foundation for a love that is strong and free from the chains of fear and insecurity. Overcoming these challenges is vital to the journey towards loving without attachment. By managing jealousy, adjusting expectations, and building emotional resilience, we can maintain healthy and fulfilling relationships. These practices allow us to navigate the complexities of love with a steady heart, ensuring that our connections are based on mutual respect, trust, and a deep appreciation for the present moment. Chapter 4. Sustaining Stoic Love Over Time. Building love without attachment is one thing, but sustaining it over the long haul requires ongoing effort and dedication. In this chapter, we'll explore critical strategies to help ensure that your Stoic approach to love remains strong and resilient throughout the years. The foundation of lasting Stoic love is consistency. Practicing these principles occasionally is not enough. They must become a part of your daily life. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of regular reflection, reminding us that the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Commit to daily habits that reinforce your values and virtues to maintain a Stoic approach to love. Whether through journaling, meditation, or simply taking time each day to reflect on your actions, these practices help keep your mind and heart aligned with the principles of Stoicism. Adaptability is another crucial element in sustaining Stoic love. Life is ever-changing, and our relationships must evolve along with it. Instead of resisting change, embrace it as an opportunity for growth, individually and as a couple. Seneca wisely noted, "Every new beginning comes from another beginning's end." By viewing change as a natural and positive part of life, you can support your loved ones through life's transitions and grow together rather than apart. Maintaining a healthy balance between independence and connection is also vital. While nurturing your relationships is essential, it's equally crucial to preserve your individuality. A Stoic relationship is one where both partners encourage each other's personal growth and interests. This mutual respect's independence strengthens your bond and ensures that your love remains rooted in a sense of self-worth and autonomy rather than dependency. Gratitude plays a significant role in keeping Stoic love alive. Regularly expressing appreciation for your loved ones and recognizing the value they bring to your life helps to reinforce a positive and loving mindset. Gratitude isn't just about saying thank you. It's about genuinely acknowledging the good in your relationship and letting your partner know how much they mean to you. This simple practice can go a long way in maintaining a robust and resilient connection over time. Imagine a long-term relationship where routine and familiarity have set in. Instead of allowing this to lead to complacency, use Stoic principles to reignite your appreciation and commitment. Engage in regular reflection and open communication to ensure your relationship remains dynamic and fulfilling. By consistently applying Stoic practices, you can keep your love fresh and vibrant, no matter how many years pass. In summary, sustaining Stoic love requires more than initial effort. It demands ongoing mindfulness and dedication. By committing to consistency, embracing change, balancing independence with connection, and practicing gratitude, you can ensure that your relationships remain strong, resilient, and profoundly fulfilling over time. These strategies will help you navigate life's inevitable ups and downs while keeping your love grounded in the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. Chapter 5: The Ultimate Goal of Loving Without Attachment. As we reach the final chapter of this journey, it's essential to reflect on the ultimate purpose of loving without attachment. The Stoic approach to love is not just about minimizing pain or avoiding heartache. It's about achieving a more profound sense of freedom, fulfillment, and inner peace. The ultimate goal of Stoic love is to love freely without being weighed down by fear or dependency. This kind of love allows us to connect with others deeply and authentically without the constant worry of losing them. As Epictetus famously said, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. By letting go of our need to control outcomes, we open ourselves up to a love that is both pure and liberating. Inner peace is another core objective in the Stoic approach to love. When we release our attachment to specific outcomes and focus on living virtuously, we cultivate a tranquility that remains unshaken by external circumstances. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, the tranquility that comes when you stop caring what they say or think, or do only what you do. This mindset allows us to experience love in its most genuine form, free from the distractions of societal expectations or personal anxieties. The highest expression of Stoic love is unconditional love, love that is given freely, without expectation of anything in return. This kind of love is rooted in the Stoic virtues and is practiced for the sake of the loved one's well-being rather than our own. It's a love that endures through time, not because it's tied to any particular outcome, but based on a deep respect and commitment to the other person's growth and happiness. Imagine a relationship where both partners practice Stoic love. They support each other's growth, embrace life's inevitable changes, and love without the fear of loss. This kind of relationship isn't just resilient, it's profoundly fulfilling. By applying Stoic principles, you can cultivate this level of connection in your life. One grounded in authenticity, mutual respect, and a shared commitment to virtuous living. In conclusion, the journey of loving without attachment is not easy, but it's gratifying. The ultimate goal is to love with freedom, inner peace, and an open heart without being burdened by fear or dependency. By embracing these Stoic principles, we can create relationships that are not only strong and resilient, but also profoundly enriching for both ourselves and those we love. Remember, the path to Stoic love is a continuous one, where the focus is not on what we can gain, but on how we can give freely, entirely, and without attachment. Conclusion: as we conclude this exploration of Stoic love, it's clear that loving without attachment is not about closing off your heart, but about opening it in a way free from fear, dependency, and unrealistic expectations. Throughout this journey, we've uncovered the essence of Stoic love, learning how it's rooted in virtue and driven by a deep commitment to the well-being of others. We've discussed practical steps to cultivate love without attachment, examined the challenges that can arise, and explored strategies to sustain this approach over time. As we've seen, the ultimate goal is to embrace a love that is both free and fulfilling, a love that brings inner peace and allows us to connect with others on a deeper, more meaningful level. Applying these Stoic principles can transform your relationships, making them more robust, resilient, and rewarding. Now it's time to put these ideas into action. Begin by reflecting on your current relationships. How can you bring more presence, acceptance, and virtue into your connections? How can you cultivate a love free from fear and dependency? Start small with daily practices that align with the Stoic approach, and watch as your relationships evolve into something truly extraordinary. If you found value in this discussion and want to continue exploring the wisdom of Stoicism, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. By joining our community, you'll gain access to more insights and practical advice on how to live a more fulfilled and virtuous life. Let us know in the comments how you plan to apply Stoic love in your own life. And as always, Embrace the wisdom of Stoicism and love without attachment. Until next time, keep growing, reflecting, and loving with all your heart.